afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming from Novi Sad, and I'm here on behalf of my team. It is Professor Maša BUKUROV from Fakultet of Technical Sciences in Novi Sad, and Mr. Vladimir Isyanov, electrical engineer, who is ex-technical manager director of the SPENS. I will localize a little bit our work, and I will bring you to the nearest city, 100 kilometers to the north, to Novi Sad, and talk about our business and sports and business center, known as SPENS. Novi Sad is a town of approximately 300,000 citizens, and this center started operating in 1981. It was financed by the citizens of the town as self-contribution in 70%, and it's famous that we had the sport event, the first sport event that was held in SPENS. It was World Table Tennis Championship in 1981, and after, in 1990, we were host of the men's and women's chess Olympiads. So it's now listed in the world-class sports facilities of serious capacity. And I would like to stress that Novi Sad is this year the youth capital of Europe, and it will be the cultural capital of Europe in 2021. And it is the first time that one country which is not a member of European Union has this privilege to have such awards. So these are a few buildings, historical buildings, to see how nice the town is. And now I will talk about construction characteristics of our building. It has sports, congress, business, catering, and cultural facilities, and occupancy daily of 10 to 30,000 visitors. Recognized as for its excellent spatial conditions for various sports activities. This is construction made of metal, glass, concrete, and marble, and covers an area of about 85,000 square meters, and is part of a 20-acre complex with numerous sports and recreation facilities like swimming pools, sports halls, ice skating rink, and in addition we have a big football stadium of the club Vojvodina. So it has exceptional location and technical facilities, and for this it's the most important sports, business, congress, and cultural centers in this part of Europe. Here you can see our outdoor swimming pool, and the center during its 38 years of existence it justified the purpose of construction. And it is the largest sports center in Serbia, with over 50 sports clubs that work there, and the largest and has the largest concert halls in this part of the country. We have many cultural events that you will see in further, and children's programs, and over 20 stores of various offers, and number of cafes, sports betting shops, restaurants, discos, etc. Here you can see some manifestation. There are about 40 per year, like Children's New Year festivals, outdoor cinema, poetry reading, about 200,000 visitors for example, flower and health food markets, some political events, of course, number of concretes, employment fairs, children's events, etc. We have, of course, many sport events like World Cup 2005, Davis Cup 2011, Women's Handball World Cup 2013, European Karate Championship 2018, very impressive. And major cultural events like Museum Night, Winter Bookstore, Novi Sad Spring Exhibition of English Sculpture, and others. here it is, like it is in the biggest hall when it's full, when it is a festival or sport event. And I would now come to a very interesting story that and I will present chronological activities of a self-organized group of people that I will call group of experts, the people that are linked by their love for our town and their desire to improve the quality of life of citizens, and with the necessary knowledge from various relevant fields, determined to translate their rich experiences from their fields to expertise. The aim of the group is to propose possible solutions that will revitalize SPENS in terms of energy efficiency and business improvement. And the ultimate goal is to become a regular advisory expert body of the city of Novi Sad in activities of conservation and further sustainable development of SPENS, and to indicate that such engagement of group of experts is necessary for solving the problems of the profession. What we did, the formation of group was in 2014, and we proposed revitalization through remodeling based on analysis of facility operation, energy consumption, sustainability, further development and improvement to the introduction of new future businesses in this space. We cooperate with the Energy Agency of the city of Novi Sad and proposed formation of a team with Faculty of Technical Sciences, experience in the field of energy efficiency, that should be the holder of further activities, what was in December 2014. Further, we presented all what we did. Okay, the cooperation with the Energy Agency of City of Novi Sad bring such analysis and data about the use of thermal energy in the period of 2010 to 2014. You have here the consuming of energy and the costs also for electrical energy and total energy costs for the both. The summary of this was analysis of transparent and non-transparent surfaces, walls, roofs, floors, windows and doors made by this agency, and it shows that heat loss is significant, and it's about over 3 million kilowatt hours annually. If it were to be invested in energy efficiency, it could bring an approximate annual savings of about 26% of the total costs for thermal energy. Also, the agency proposed the best solution to increase the energy efficiency with implementation of priority energy efficiency measures by introducing and developing energy management and the rehabilitation and modernization energy systems, and I would add to transfer this building into the smart building. The second, performing of detailed energy audit of the SPENS, and the third, development of its own energy infrastructure by implementation of solar panels, geothermal pumps. The proposal was to replace the heating system, ventilation, cooling, air conditioning, introducing renewables, rational use of water. And the total value of these activities was presented as around 6 million euros. In August 2018, the mayor of Novi Sad suggested that by building a smaller and more efficient sports center instead of an existing one, this problem of the city could be solved, and it provoked an avalanche of criticism, both of the media and by the group. So the idea was to demolish the construction and to solve the problem in this way. In February, the group sent him officially a letter and offered officially cooperation on solving SPENS issues. And the last information of the November this year is that mayor planned to start the construction of the indoor pool. At the same time, he will carry activities of a complex process of complete reconstruction of the building, and with heat, cooling, ventilation system, staircase, all the elements, but he prioritized the indoor pool first. He said that the goal is to get a functional, well self-sustaining, energy-efficient facility for the next 40 to 50 years. And also, he started to cooperate with EBRD director, Zuzana Hargitai, and she said that she would like to emphasize that there is a possibility to use renewable energy sources for these years, and that EBRD is ready to help Novi Sad in financing this. They said that the amount that should be invested is about 26 to 34 million euros, and the saving of cost of maintaining would be 50 to 60% in the future. This stance of the mayor is softened and explained and more in accordance with the beliefs of the group of experts. Because the group published in newspapers Danas in January 2019 the following: that the business part of SPENS should grow in terms of startup incubator, where serious companies in parts of SPENS would participate in equipping and make it really available to young people. And the group is looking favorably upon using all the presenting information and ideas by Mayor, but it is of the standpoint that the group must be acknowledged as an official advisory body of the city of Novi Sad. And at the end, I would like to say the most important as a conclusion, and this is that professionals must activate themselves. They must be involved in the problems of the expertise. We can't be without words and without a reaction on what is going in any field of activities of the society. And we should develop and promote ethics and morality among younger generations. And development of the new concept of SPENS, its technical and conceptual rehabilitation should be based on own strengths, on the involvement of Serbian companies, equipment and brain. And this is from our team. Thank you very much.